Hi guys, we're excited to show you the new update for August 2015. It's a big one. We're going to do a quick preview for you of the new quotes tab and the backend quoting feature, as well as the new design customization features in the questions and packages tabs. Okay, well let's take a look at the update. We're logged in here to a demo account and we'll jump right in here. The first thing you'll notice is this new quote button. You'll also see there's a sub-menu item, new quote. Both will do the same thing. So why don't we start with that? You can get to a new quote from anywhere while logged in. As you're talking to a customer or anytime you're ready to issue a quote, as soon as you click new quote, you're going to see, obviously you're not going to have all of these quote centers here, but you'll have one of these for each of your quote centers. So I'm going to give a window cleaning quote here. First, you're going to want to collect the information from the customer, so much as you can collect it. You don't have to get everything, you can come back to it. You're going to collect the same information initially that you would if your customer was getting a quote themselves. So you're going to see all of your quote center questions loaded here. We'll just run through one really fast. As soon as you have all your questions loaded, scroll up so you can see, you can generate your packages, which it will calculate the packages based on your quote center as you have it. Then you can move on to the next tab to view the packages either here or from the bottom button here. Now, the difference between this quote and the one that your customer would see is obviously you can see a lot more things going on here. The quote itself is actually the same as your customer would see. So if you need to look at it, you can. We're going to close this tab and go right back. But you can see a breakdown of what's building your quote in each package. So in the basic package here in this example, you can see the base price, what would be this $209. The outside only brings it down by the $36. The regular screens adds $1. The step ladder windows, the tall ladder windows, and so on, and that's going to bring up the price to $198 for this particular package. Now if you want to, before you issue this full quote to your customer, you can make changes to it. Let's say we want to increase this price by, for whatever reason, by $10 to $219. So now we've raised the price here, and you can do the same thing throughout. Now let's say after you've told your customer your price or all your prices over the phone, of course they're frequently going to say, well, let me think about it, and you're going to say, oh great, well let me send you this quote. Can I send you this quote? And you're going to make sure you have their email address. In order to be able to send it, and you may not have told them about every package, but you can tell them that you're going to send them a quote with some additional options if you didn't tell them about all the packages. And you go ahead and you send it just like this. Then you're going to mark it as issued. So now you've just sent your customer this quote, except for them it's going to look like this. Okay, so obviously you want to get as much information here as you can. In fact, like before, you're going to get a map showing your customer's location. You can click on it and it will open it in a new tab. so you can easily close that and go right back. This will save as you go. Also, be sure to collect how they heard about you. So now that we have issued their quote, you can start to see a history of their quote, where it was created, when it was issued, when it was emailed, and so on. You can also track it through to the service date. We do recommend doing this. It is one more step, but it'll give you more business metrics over time if you do. Once you've actually serviced it, you can come in and put the real amount in here and the service date, again for business metrics. So once you've done that, you can start to see an audit trail here. So that's a new quote. It's very exciting. Let me show you one other thing. There's a few other things that came out in this update, but another nice one, we're going to go into the Quote Centers tab on the Packages tab. This is a Made Service Quote Center. This is what the packages look like essentially now. We're going to fix them up a little bit here. And to do that, we're going to go into the weekly package. Click on this icon, this package image library. These are some images that we have provided complimentary for use with QuoteFlare. And we're just going to do this real quick. We'll find a weekly and a bi-weekly in blue. Oh, we don't have a package. Let's make this inactive. Get a deep cleaning. Okay, there we go. And so we've made these packages look a little nicer. Another thing you can do let's, just for fun, we can add a little bit of markup here. We can do things like that as well. So see, we bolded this here. We can help you guys do this, anyone who wants to. Another thing you can do, let's make this one, we're going to add a color to this one. There we go. There, so you can do different colors. You can also change fonts. Things you can even put in links. You can even put in images. So a lot you can do there. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Back in here, you don't have to use our images, by the way. See, all that is going to do there is just going to add link that's being pulled out of an images library folder on the QuoteFlare site. So if you have an image you want to use, you can link to it here in this title. You can also, if you want to, You can have different names for your packages. Like for whatever reason, if we call this deep cleaning internally, but maybe we want the customer to see super deep cleaning. Now, the difference is going to be that the super deep cleaning is what's going to show up to the customer, whereas we might actually call the package deep cleaning. Or another thing could be, let's say we want again, we can change the color. So let's say we want to say we want to do these in red. So you can do things like that as an example. So we are very excited to bring the backend quoting to you guys, and of course we have more features on the way and some tweaks even to these new features that we've brought, but excited to get them out so that you can start doing your, it's an extremely powerful thing, so that you can start doing your quoting both from the office on the phone and even from the field, from a tablet or even a mobile phone, and obviously as you have been doing from your website instantly. So this way you can start to see all your quotes go through the same system over time, and it's going to be very exciting to see you guys see what you guys can do with this. So any questions, feel free to email us and we can help you out with this kind of stuff if you need. If you want to do specific things between colors and fonts, and you can also, let me point out, you can also do this on the questions tab. For example, if you want this question to be a certain color, or if you want to put a link in here, you can do that as well. So things like that, we can help you do it. But yeah, very exciting. So have fun with it.